everybody. This is Lauren of Plan Mosh Plan. Welcome back to another memory plan with me. This week I am memory planning the week of March 1st. I'm all over the place in my Aura Estelle A5 wide cloud planner. I use inserts from Caress Press. And then this is the kit I'm using. It is from last year from SweetBellaXoxo. I don't think I know what the name of it is, but she's not open right now, unfortunately. I apologize that I'm using a kit where she's not open, or while she's not open. I need to check in with her and see because it's been a while since she's been open, and I am like, she didn't open for spring at all, and I am really hoping that we get some summer kits from her, although I do have some leftovers from last year too. Um, I have been I've talked about this before in my plan with me, but I've been all over the board planning. I've been planning a lot. I haven't been doing a lot of videos just because I haven't been enjoying the editing process, but um, I have been like planning quite a bit and but it's been kind of sporadic, right? So I have like I think February is all done, but I have like random weeks missing in March and April and stuff. And I picked up this kit and I was like, I just really want to use a Sweet Bella XOXO kit. I just have been missing her stuff so much. So that is why I did it, I guess. Not that you need an explanation. I don't anyways. Um it was interesting. I haven't used one of her kits since January, I think, or maybe January. And I feel like over the past year, my style has evolved and changed a lot, as it always does. That happens to me every year as I plan, but it changed a lot in the way that what I need from kits is super specific, and something that has been super specific that I need recently is having a lot of floral deco. And her kits come with a little bit, but not a lot. So I'll talk a little bit more about how I solved for that using in this kit as we go. So um, yeah, just interesting there. This week wasn't like super eventful, so I opened up my Instagram to some questions that people had. I had asked for questions and topics on my Instagram just for me to talk about during the base parts. So let me pull them up. The first one I have, Tay asked a couple, thank you, Tay, of Shante Plans. The first one, she said, have you turned any of your personal friends into planners? And the answer is not in the sense that I plan, I think, but I have got a lot of my friends and family into like plum paper planners, the functional planners that I have. So like my cousin, my aunt, I think like I have a lot of friends. My sisters have plum paper planners now because of that. And one of my friends bullet journals now. She follows my Instagram, but I don't know. I know she bullet journals every once in a while. But no one in the way that I do it with the whole thing. I like, you know, I don't like to talk about it too much with my friends. Not that I think they care. And at this point, pretty much all of them follow my Instagram anyways. But anyways, okay, so that was one question, and now we're on the day by day. Good job, Lauren. Okay, so moving into the day by day here, let me talk actually a little bit about the stuff I put in the sidebar. I did some honey inked, like floral kind of half divider things in the sidebar. I also used a monthly script from Paper Trail Plans. I'm super excited about those. I just uploaded a haul as I'm filming or doing this voiceover. And I was gushing about how much I love her scripts, and I really do. It's Susie of Suzanne Plans and her daughter of Lustrous Plans, Jess of Lustrous Plans, who they're opening their shop in July, and I'm just so excited about those scripts. So I used the March there, and then I'm going to also, you don't see it just yet, but this box that I have on Monday, the full box is pretty like blank, and there's a lot of stuff that I wanted to mark on this day in the column on Monday. So I ended up putting one of those scripts into the actual full box, which is not something I do very often. Okay, so what I did mark here, I'm going to change some stuff up a little bit. I marked meetings the same way every day this week. At first, I used a fancy box that I'm pulling up right now from SweetBellaXoxo. I never really like look at spreads for inspiration while I plan, like mine or other people's or anything like that. But this week I pulled open one of my old Sweet Bella XOXO spreads from January just because I loved it, and I was like, I did a good job here. I'm gonna try and emulate that, and that's how I had marked meetings then. But anyways, I ended up thinking that it was too much white space, and I had those boxes from the Giving Girl that matched really well, so I switched it out there. I used a white deer stationery laptop with a pretty pinko heart in it, and then some honey ink deco around it. Again, said earlier that I didn't have any like enough florals in this kit for it to really work for me or my style, and I couldn't cut things up in a way that I felt was effective. So I did actually pull some watercolor florals from a sheet from Jellyfish Stickers. She does floral sheets, and I bought a bunch of them a while back after I think it was on a recommendation from Allie Joan Plans. The paper quality is not great, but and they're a little big, but I felt like the colors kind of work, so I did put some of those. I sprinkled those in around. I also marked on Monday walking to Starbucks in the morning. I posted a plan with me. I think that floral deco, I think I used some from Olive Planner Co. and from Honey Ink to kind of throughout the spread, the foiled stuff. And then I marked my coworker coming back this day from maternity leave. That was huge for me on Monday. And then I also marked that Steven and I did some slow flow yoga at night. I've talked about this before, but we've been into like doing like last thing before we go to bed, we'll like do some slow flow yoga and some meditating and some stretching classes on the Peloton app. And that's been really nice. So the Yoga Girl is from Crafts by Towie, and then again, I think Olive Planner Co. or honey inked for that deco, and then at the very bottom of every day, you can see actually doing it Tuesday now, I used a little divider of little like blossoms or little flowers from Sadie Stickers to kind of finish off the rest of the day. Okay, kind of flew through Tuesday, but I marked $2 Tuesday. This day I did a lot of shopping on that $2 Tuesday, so I marked that with a little sale tag from White Deer Stationery. I marked my meetings this day, and I marked editing a plan with me with a butterfly, just layered some stickers that were from the kit really. And then I marked making a taco salad with a sticker from Crafts by Towie and then layering it over some deco from the kit. Okay, and then here again, I am marking my meetings the same way that I did for the rest of the week. At this point, even though my coworker was back, I feel like I was in so many meetings every single day. Um, it just was so overwhelming at the time. Like when I look back on it, I'm like, oh, I don't know how I survived it. It was rough. Because I've talked about this a lot, I guess, when it was happening, but we did like in this year we did twice as many projects as we did last year, and we moved them all up so they were happening in Q1, so I was prepping them in Q4, and my coworker was gone and that's when she was gone. So it and we didn't like hire anybody to help me or anything, so it just was like a lot. And this week she was kind of onboarding and getting back on track, but at this point I was still really doing everything while she was just kind of getting her bearings again. So this was another 5 meeting day. Okay, for the rest of the day, I'm marking that Stephen and I went on an afternoon walk. That has been something that we've really been enjoying doing recently. I think working from home this past year made me realize how like sedentary I was being when I didn't have to like, working from home just when I wasn't in the office, like walking to work in that way, or like just when at work people being like, oh, let's go walk into whatever somewhere for lunch, and walking around the city and stuff. I just was so sedentary, so we've been like really focusing on trying to walk um by myself in the mornings really, and with him kind of in the afternoons. I also marked that we did a grilled salad that day, cut up more deco from Jellyfish Stickers, and it marked a lazy evening with some stickers from the kit and more Olive Planner Co. deco. Okay, on to Thursday. I marked that Steven went and was visiting his brother in LA, I think, this week. So I think he left in the evening here. And then on this day, I marked that I had my quarterly or my yearly like review and got a raise and blah, blah, all that fun stuff. So that was here. I kind of marked it similarly to the meetings because it was a meeting, but I did some extra deco and banners and stuff since it was all good news. I marked a call that we had in the afternoon. I just used a White Deer stationery phone. Love her phones, love all of her icons. Obviously, I use them all the time. And then the bow that I used there, and I think throughout the spread a couple times, is from the Giving Girl. Steven took our car. I think he drove drove to LA. So I marked that I went to pick up one of my like sister's cars, spare car my parents have at my parents' house there. Again, White Deer stationery stickers. And then I ended up just like hanging out with my mom for a few hours just outside in the sun and all that. So I used a half box from the kit and then a honey inked little floral or vine on top of that. Friday, oh, I don't think I mentioned this, but every other day I was using those honey inked like half leaf meadow dividers, whatever she calls those. I like at the top of the columns. I don't know why I did it every other day. Who knows? Don't ask me. So I did that, and then I also marked that I finished doing a haul video with some stickers from the kit. The cleaners came, so I marked that with some stickers from the kit and cut up some of the deco from the kit as well. And this was honestly a pretty boring night. I think without Steven being there, I was like, just did a lot of like planning kind of stuff. So I marked doing a voiceover, and then um I call it panover filming. I film like when you watch my videos and at the beginning and end I'll always like show you a little pan over of the spread. I film that in a different room than the rest of my planner stuff is in, just for the lighting. So I marked doing that. With that microphone is from Harriet Wright Designs. This evening I needed to cook, but I also wanted to get takeout, so I did both. So I cooked chicken noodle soup. I think I was like had chicken that was gonna expire in a day or two, so I had to do it. But I didn't want to eat it. I wanted this takeout that I got, so I marked that with a cute little takeout box. Both of those icons are from Crafts by Towie, and then again another honey inked vine at the bottom there. Okay, moving on to Saturday. Again, this day, like this whole weekend was super lazy. I think I feel like with everything going on with my coworker being gone and then coming back this week, I was really giving myself some room and time to breathe during this weekend, especially with Steven being gone. Um, I always describe myself, I'm like, I don't know if I'm a really introverted extrovert or a really extroverted introvert, because I love going out, meeting people, hanging out with people, doing that kind of stuff. But I also really, really desperately need time by myself, like so badly, and a lot of time by myself. Although too much is not good either. Then I get kind of sad. But anyways, this is one of those weekends where I just was so happy to be by myself for a little bit during this weekend. I remember my mom kept calling me and being like, do you wanna come over? Do you wanna hang out?" And I was like, "Yeah, I will in a little, mom, but like I'm really good right now." Like I really am. So I marked that I got to sleep in on Saturday. I love how I marked that. That pillow is from um the pillow is from My Newest Addiction, and then some deco from the kit, honey inked, and um, yeah, just honey inked. So that was super cute. And then I marked with a little to-do list from SweetBellaXoxo. Normally I don't like to use to-do lists, but hers are so cute that I'll fit them in every once in a while. But I posted a plan with me. I edited a haul. Again, it was a very lazy day, which I'm marking here. Very lazy, but I did do a lot of planner stuff, which is how I relax for sure. And then in the evening, I took some more of those honey inked vines and kind of cut up one of the bigger ones, because there's a few on the sheet. I really like the smaller ones, but I wanted to still use the bigger ones. I just kind of cut them into a size that was more manageable for me. But I picked up some dinner for everybody, and then I went over to my parents' house. My aunt and uncle were there, so we all had dinner together and hung out. So that was fun and nice. Okay, on to Sunday. I am, let's see. Oh, okay, I posted the haul on Sunday that I was filming and editing all this week. That play button is like my favorite button, or not button, my favorite sticker to mark YouTube stuff. I don't know. It's from Magic. What is the name of that shop? Magic Prince Co. And I've had them literally forever, and they are just all-time faves. I also marked that I did like a at-home kind of spa day today. I do those a lot where I just make time to like take a nice long shower, face mask, all that kind of stuff, and just be very intentional about it. And I really like how I marked it. The flags in Sweet Bella XOXO's kits come so they're shorter, so I don't have to cut them down to make them not fill up that whole width of the column. So I love that. I use that and some jellyfish stickers, as well as a bath from Crafts by Towie to mark that. And I thought that looked so cute. I marked that I just did some like pickup kind of cleaning around the house with a hanger from the kit, and then I also marked that I both got an Instacart delivery and went to Trader Joe's with an arrow from the kit. I'm using a divider from Crafts by Towie with some more florals, just for kind of some decoration there. And then at the very bottom, I marked that Steven got home from his trip this day. So that's a half box, and then a Sadie sticker little banner in the corner to mark that. All right. So again, a super chill weekend. As I'm getting caught up with Plan With Me's, I think I'm going to focus on the ones where I did stuff that's more interesting, because I think Plan With Me's are more interesting to film and to do voiceovers for and to watch and listen to if my weeks are more interesting and less like this one, which was super boring and nothing fun happened. Let me know what you think though. When you watch Plan With Me's, do you care if the plans are interesting? Or does it really not matter to you and you're just there for the stickers? I don't know. I feel like when I watch them, I don't actually really care, but I care when I do them. So I don't know what that says. Anyways, I'm putting the leftovers into the sticker book here. Her kits are pretty small and I use a lot of the stickers, so not too much left over there. And then I am just showing you the spread, the final spread. It turned out really nice. It's a lot simpler than a lot of the spreads I've been doing lately, just because it didn't have too much deco and florals, but I still really liked it. And I still like how simple and kind of just soft and pretty it turned out. I always feel like with SweetBellaXoxo's kits, that's what's going to happen. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, lots of coupon codes are linked down below, so you can check those out there. And that's all. Thanks. Bye.